Got a bunch of decants in, so I'll just do a quick first impressions and maybe go over the notes a little bit, but I got a bunch of them, so let's get going through these and we'll move quick. PHLUR Somebody Wood has got top notes of bergamot and lemon. In the mids are saffron and florals. At the base is sandalwood, amber, vanilla, moss, musk, and cedar. I like this one a lot. There's a lot of saffron, which I like, woods, and a nice amber vanilla dry down. Pretty unisex to me. I'd wear this probably in the fall or the winter, but really work in the fall. Yeah, I don't really have too many fragrances like this where there's really a lot of saffron and woods. It's a nice combination, nice fragrance. Harmonist Magnetic Wood opens with a lot of osmanthus and citrus. As it dries down, you pick up iris, mimosa, some other florals, woods. So it's kind of medicinal in the opening, and then it kind of dries down with like a citrus and a lot of that mimosa floral note. And it's really woody. Yeah, not a fan of this. Nothing I'd want to smell like. Perfectly unisex though. Quality and performance are good on this. It's not bad quality. It's just not a blend of notes I'd want to wear or smell like. So yeah, I don't know. This is just not for me. A vintage sample of this Antonio Puig quorum from Rick. I don't think the newer formulation is going to be as robust as this one, and it's not going to have the quality probably. But this has got a ton of notes. So I'll just say it's like a deep green, woodsy, soapy, and elegant kind of a scent. Definitely like a mature gentleman type of scent. Smells of real high quality, and the performance is great on this thing too. This is a real nice scent. Might have to try the newer formulation, just see how close it is to this, because it is a really nice scent, and it's really inexpensive. So back in the day, if you could get one of these, it's definitely worth having. The vintage one would be definitely worth picking up. Jusbox Fill and Chill has top notes of watermelon, bergamot, and cardamom. In the mids are the fig leaf, coconut, and pine needle. It's coconut nectar, but I don't know what the difference is. At the base is musk, vetiver, and amber. So you get a really nice short-lived watermelon note. It's nice while it lasts, but doesn't hang around very long. There's a really nice fig leaf note that does hang around for a while. There's a nice coconut, water, and spice kind of mixed into this. They're kind of like undertones. It's fresh, salty, easy to wear, woody, aromatic. Unisex right down the middle of me. I like this one. This is a nice scent. Right, this Goldfield and Banks Ingenious Ginger has a bunch of notes. So I'll just say it's kind of in the Tigar family, kind of like a cousin. You know, it doesn't smell exactly like Tigar, but it's something to give you a reference to. Opens really zesty, spicy, and refreshing. There's a lot of ginger and citrus. Obviously, it's in the name. And it just really sparkles. Really high quality here. Has some really light, nice florals mixed in to kind of round it out. And there's a nice creamy vanilla dry down. I love this one. This is great. I've tried like 5 fragrances from this house now, and I really like all of them. This is kind of a slept-on house. I know people know about it, Goldfield and Banks, but I'm really impressed with their fragrances here, man. It seems like I'm like 5 for 5 on the ones I've tried from this house. This is one I've smelled in the stores a couple times, and I've got a couple clones of this one, so I'm pretty familiar with this scent profile, but I love this one. This is Goldfield and Banks Pacific Rock Moss. Has notes of lemon, sage, moss, geranium, and Virginia cedar. I love this one. Just citrus, ginger, fresh, aquatic. Quality and performance is great. This is just a summertime banger. Yeah, this house rocks. It's a Southern Mimosa from Ruskolon, which is a Russian fragrance house. Yeah, I got these from Matt Lusk. He's run out of things to smell here in America, so he's got to go over to Europe and overseas now to get his nose on new stuff. He's constantly wanting to get his nose on new stuff, but yeah, just kidding about that. But I'm happy to get my nose on this. This is a good one. So it's got notes of mimosa. If you don't know what mimosa is, it's kind of like a sweet, powdery floral note, sandalwood, and sea notes. This is very well crafted. They're not playing around over here in Russia. And it's not the grandma type of mimosa, because a lot of mimosa flower, there's kind of like a grandma smell to it. This is a really nice one. It's more fresh. This is just really aquatic, fresh, and floral. Great performance on this one. I love this. I'd love to have a full bottle of this. This is a really unique summer banger. Really glad to get my nose on this one. Another Ruskolon. This is Ginger Vyazemik. Has notes of gingerbread, vanilla, ginger itself, marmalade, cinnamon, clove, caraway seed, and amber. It's really sweet and spicy. Really nice gingerbread note. Very realistic. Really jammy fruits mix in. Very realistic jammy fruits too. And dries down sweet, soft, and powdery. Really a real nice gourmand winter fall fragrance. Pretty much unisex right down the middle. Yeah, it does smell like a dessert kitchen you're standing in. Really well done. The quality here is on point. Like I said, they're not playing around over here. All right, and fragrances, Far EDP Has top notes of lime and yuzu. In the mids are orange and ladrum. At the base is biscuit, like a cookie biscuit, that type of biscuit, like, European biscuit. Very gourmand, citrus sweet fragrance. Has a key lime smell to it. The biscuit the note is really prominent or whatever, and it shows up like very realistic. It does smell like a pie crust. So it kind of gives you this, that perfect key lime scent profile. The quality is super high here. It's blended really well. I'd say it's feminine leaning because, you're walking around smelling like a dessert, like a key lime pie. But I don't mind smelling like that. I like smelling like that. This would be great in the spring or summer. It's kind of refreshing. Yeah, just a fresh citrus gourmand blend. Quality here is really good. I'd never heard of this house, but we're glad to get my nose on this. This is nice. All right, I got another one of these Russians here. This one here, I couldn't even pull up anywhere because it's completely in Russian. The letters are almost like hieroglyphics, but I used Google Lens and it brought it up. So it's called Snowdrop Time, and it's from, I'm not even going to try the name, but it's I'm pretty sure it's a Russian perfumery. So it's got a really nice snow note. It actually smells kind of like snow. It's, how you're going to mimic snow, but they've done it pretty well here. Some exonic notes, snowdrop, which is, a type of floral note, a soil tincture note, musk, and amber. So it really paints, I like these fragrances that paint a picture. So it does kind of paint a picture of being out like in a cold spring, blustery, snowy morning where it's warmed up enough and there's not enough snow where, you got some light floral, like, notes coming up. So you got some light floral, like snowdrops kind of blooming or whatever. And those are one of the first ones to drop in the spring when it gets a little bit warmer. So it does kind of actually smell like that. I love that when, the art of perfumery paints a picture and then, through the smell, it really surrounds you with it. So this is well done. They're not playing around over here. Yeah, I don't know how hard it is to get these fragrances over here. I didn't really look into that, but yeah, I really like this. This is perfectly unisex, fun fragrance, very unique. All right, this is one I'd heard a lot about and I'd been wanting to get my nose on. It's this BDK Cell d'Argent. So it has top notes of salt, grapefruit, and bergamot. In the mid, you get orange blossom, ylang-ylang, and galbanium. At the base is white musk, ambroxan, isosupri, and cashmeran. So it starts out with a lot of lemon and salt. You're getting a lot of that right out of the gate. Then as it dries down, it gets like a really nice musky and aquatic notes coming out. This is this really sensual and fresh, leans slightly masculine. Great performance in this thing. This is really a good fragrance. This is master perfumery, I think, here, because it's just so unique. And I'd like to have a bottle of this and wear this in the summer. It's just really elegant and unique. I know I said unique a lot, but this is a nice fragrance. Really like getting my nose on all these different fragrances, and I really like going the decant route just so, I can try a whole thing and, ones I consider for getting maybe a 10 milliliter, a whole bottle. And every one of these I got from like fragrance friends too. So yeah, basically people just trade or just send me some fragrances, and that's a nice way to exchange fragrances because, in some of these little vials, you can get enough of a idea if you like it or not and still hand it off to somebody else. And that's kind of what happened with a lot of these. And I really appreciate that. It was fun to try all these and kind of examine them. So what are some decants you guys have tried lately? Have you guys got your nose on anything really interesting, some decants you're thinking about buying? Or have you got your nose on any decants that was just horrible and you're glad you got the decant and didn't jump on a bottle? Yeah, so if you made it this far, like, subscribe. That helps my algorithm. And I appreciate you guys taking time to watch.